Hi everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to the, hold on, we gotta actually cover up the state secrets as usual, while I pull up the save files. It's time for some more Republic of Texas under our main man, LBJ. What was it? Did you guys hear that? That, like, was that the soundtrack of the game, or? Huh. Alright. Republic of Texas. Let us hit it. Hold on. Okay. It's safe now. We're back to our yeehaw hat. My god, I just looked at my own cognac tip glass. That is a lot of gold in there. It's so flat, too, the way it just kind of all settling. Alright, so here we are, back in Texas. So I think that the last thing we were doing is, yes, we had just gotten a couple of our tank divisions here. The Texas tank divisions, who we're going to put Walton Walker in charge, of course. This is his plan. This is his way of doing things. We're going to make him a Panzer expert, of course. And now, at least initially, we're going to try for a crazy suicide, possibly suicide run into Mexico. This'll end well, right? You know, taking what appear to be heavy tanks deep into Mexico. Let's take a look-see here. Texas Tank Division. Yep, 3 heavy tanks. So not exactly great for encircling. Also, there's no motorized in there. But we're just going to have to figure it out then, I guess. Ooh, music is a bit loud in my ears. I swear it keeps putting itself up. Achtung Panzer, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Let's go. Let's see, we still have the looming crisis. The government is still unstable. A crisis seems imminent. Could be a problem. We can come down here to remember the Alamo, which is going to give us a national spirit, which will increase our monthly population and war support, as well as helping our defense on the core territories, and reinforcement rate and max planning. So a lot of good stuff waiting for us there. I'm gonna put a little lotion on my fingers. Got to move up for what we're about to do in Mexico. Alright. A lot of gaming today on my PC. Or sitting in this chair, I should say. I don't know how many of you caught this morning's stream. I played some Zelda for a while. Pretty long stream. We got a lot done. The end is definitely in sight. We just are going to do... Basically, the only thing we have left to do is I want to finish up the Champions Ballad and then do the final Trial of the Sword, and then we're going to take on Ganon. It's going to be a lot of fun. And then I played with some friends right now online as well, who happens to be on, just kind of impromptu. Alright, we do not have enough steel for my plans. Do I not, I still have to actually take that focus, don't I, to get the war goal on Mexico? The one that's way over here. What a big treat. Here we go, yeah, revenge for the Alamo. That's gonna take 35 days. Could be a problem. Could definitely be a problem. Plan's considered risky. Now the key, though, I think, is that as long as we have enough divisions to shove into the front line, dang it, that's not actually what I meant to do, believe it or not. Nope, we don't have enough infantry equipment for that. So we're up to 14 divisions, though. We'll see how this goes. Oh, we got a little bit of lag. What's going on? Oh, there we go. And place your bets, by the way, on who's going to win. I think the United Peoples of Africa, they're not called the Black Revolt anymore. Okay, so that was very quick. Somebody else is in charge now. It's now Dusay Muhammad, who believes in Pan-Africa. So we got that done. Let's go for the Lamar. Yeah, as quickly as possible so we can switch to medium tanks down the line. And we we also want to, let's see, we're already working on our land doctrine. Caesar, what is it? What is your tweet going? How are you and your nice fur doing? We want to, I guess, get the support stuff, get the Brownings and the mortars and etc. And we're going straight into revenge for the Alamo. Let's see if we're gonna regret this one. My gosh, what a crazy civil war. A madhouse. I'll tell you, this might give the combined syndicates some breathing room, though. So they might actually stand a chance. With all the cops and robbers out there. Unfortunately, we do not have any army experience, so I can't switch some stuff up. There goes the Western Command Center. So now the Pacific States begins its march east toward the Rockies and over. Yeah, the Qing are running wild. From where I'm standing right now, I anticipate that they're going to win. Yunnan's getting squeezed from two directions. Now, I'm noticing they have green here. Allegedly, Mexico's an inferior enemy. I don't know about that. We'll have to wait and see, I guess. They've got plenty of divisions, though. Make no mistake. Probably more than we do. That's why I'm wondering if I actually do want to be sending my tanks down south into Ciudad, you know, towards Mexico City, Ciudad de Mexico, or if I want to keep them up here and have them, like, create a Chihuahua pocket. Or, like, a Trans-Pecos Chihuahua pocket. And we are out of factories. That ain't good. It's ironic. It's because we're building more factories than the consumer goods. It's what's screwing us. Well, once we get revenge for the Alamo, we're going to be able to switch to partial mobilization immediately. And then second Russo-Japanese War. Can Transimir reclaim Russia? Well, it looks like the Russian state just gave up some of the stuff up here. So is there an actual war? Or did they prematurely trigger the event? No, they didn't. It's actually happening. Oh, they got Burma on their side, the co-prosperity sphere. Now Russia's in real trouble. But for real, if this is the only front Russia has to deal with, they'll win. And they'll win easily. Do I want to go for a Chihuahua circle mode? In circle. Don't know. Oh, you know what, though? We got to get a couple of, like, militia divisions or something out very quickly. Because we got to guard our ports from naval invasions. Not that I think it will necessarily happen, but just in case. These actually not what I meant to do. That. The Saudi-Omani war has begun. Okay. Anybody in the chat? Can y'all hear me? I see that people are in the chat, but there's nobody talking. I can hear you, Caesar. See, the music's a bit too loud. Ah, so it's not just me. Okay, Caesar, I'm coming. Hold on. Okay. Hold on a sec. I'm gonna feed my cat. All right. Whoa, what just happened to my other monitor? Hold on. Third monitor is wigging out on me. Give me a second. Okay, yeah, because that's the monitor I have you guys' comments on the chat, so. All right. Well, hello, everybody who's here. I know I said I was going to do this in the evening, but some things came up, and so I thought, you know what, let me stream now, because I might not be able to in the evening. So we're just going to go to the covering state secrets picture. Hey there, Jeebus. Glad you could make it. Hold on. Okay. Here we are. Now, we got the Revenge for Alamo thing queued up. So now we should probably go over to the military tree. Where is it? And over here we got like modern military thinking, remembering the Alamo. Repair bases. What do I want to do here? You know what? Maybe some infrastructure would be best. The Ares Commission. So we can get some factories. And then I think we're going to do it, guys. We're going to declare an early Mexico war once again. See how this goes down. Now we're going to mostly be manually attacking. And like I said before, we're hoping to create a huge pocket here in the north, in which we can kill most of the Mexican army. So if we don't need to attack, we will not attack, which is why these guys, we're going to halt them. And we'll just do 4-speed. I say Chihuahua pocket, but really it's going to be a Trans-Pecos pocket if they try too hard to hold on to the area. Okay, good, good. Keep it moving. There we go. Let's try to push through. An alert! Who is it? Jeebus Christ donating 50, saying Texas for all, or all for Texas, perhaps. But yes, indeed. Thank you very, very much for your extremely generous donation, Jeebus Crust. Gosh, and you never make requests when you do these. Or I guess your request was the Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity, which we discussed that this morning in this morning's stream, so you know how that's going. Although I'm gonna do something else between Breath of the Wild and that, just kind of shake it up. Oh my gosh, the Patagonian Workers Front won. We've got red Argentina in more than one sense. That color, I kind of like this color. It looks like, I don't know, is wine the right color? Now I'm craving wine, having said that. I'm not usually a wine drinker. Okay, but we're going to encircle this one division here in a second. Let's keep our heavy tanks moving southward. Alright. Yeah, Zukov putting in that work. Wait, no. I want you guys to come here and then here. There you go. Chile just joined the 3rd International. Now, I don't think the Patagonians automatically do, or do they? Or were they always in it? Oh, they're still considered a puppet, don't they? Or is it after that they do Revolution Successful? That's when they stop being a puppet. Right. And they will actually leave the 3rd International. I think they could very quickly rejoin it, though. Gosh, there's so many paths. This is not Kaiserreich reduced stuff, by the way. This is in base stuff. See, it's Zukov as a general down there, right? Yeah, I think Zukov's down there, Stalin's down there. Is Roth's down there? I don't know. I think there's at least 3, like Soviet generals you can get down there. But now, right now, where we're going down is to Mexico. Attack that way. This might be one of the better uses for our tanks. Is just to oh, no now. It's just to close these pockets up, because it's not as if they're particularly strong. They're well armored though, which is great. Making our way to Mexico. Alright, I'd say overall it's going good. We're really stretching out, but we're about to close up this pocket. Right here. Yeah, our division can't be pierced. Ain't gonna happen. But, geez, there is... So I was saying earlier at the start of the stream, although I don't know how many people were here, I was like, I cannot believe how much gold is it, how many of the gold tokens are in my, my freaking, cognac tip jar, tip glass over here. Can we make it into Mexico City unopposed? I think we might actually be able to pull this one off. Try to get over here to Durango. I think we're gonna make it. That's it, the fall of Mexico City! Yes! Mexico City, the oldest capital in North America and the 5th largest city by population, fell today to invading Texan forces who encircled the city and then moved into the lake bed from the west, cutting the major transportation arteries through the lower areas and forcing Mexican vendors to bleed off into the foothills to the east. As of today, the general in charge of the Texas occupation was sighted entering the National Palace to negotiate with the governor for a ceasefire. Rumors claim Texan troops are touring the old Aztec ruins and picking up free souvenirs for themselves. And now it looks like the survivors of Spanish tyranny will learn to live under the yoke of Texas control. The heart of Mexico is ours! Hey, Mexico ain't nothing but north-southern Texas. That's what I say. Now, how far does that get them from capitulating? Not particularly far at all, actually. They are only 45% with having lost that. Now, what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to take Chilpancingo and then whip back around into the city so we can maintain control of it. They just called in the Union of Britain now, so now we're going to have to start thinking about their allies coming in. But I just want to come down here so we can actually physically cut in half Mexico. Now I know they still have the ports, but still, it's going to be good to break them that way. I'm seeing that there's already some attrition going on up here in the north. Another alert! Viva la Texas! Well, thank you very, very much. Greatly, greatly appreciated. As always. Clink, clink, clink. Oh, what was going up and out? Oh, and another super chat right on top of it. From Robert Mages. Says, CHG, as a Texan, do you consider yourself a Southerner or more Midwestern? As a Virginian, Texas doesn't feel very Southern to me. That's an excellent question. For that, we need to talk about Russia. So, you know, this is kind of the great question of, is Russia a European nation or is it an Asian nation? I kind of think culturally, Russia has just become its own entity, and this is something that I've felt for a long time, but even more so recently because I've actually been starting to read. There's the alert. I've been starting to read a little bit more about Russian history just in my personal time, like culturally and things like that, and about the peoples of Russia, not just, you know, there's more to Russia than Moscow and St. Petersburg, yeah. And so not quite Eurasian either, just a straight up, you know, separate entity, just like India is culturally its own separate entity. And so in that, and it's a big part of it is because it stands astride these other cultures. So I really think Texas is very similar. Texas is a southern state. It was a part of the Confederacy. That's pretty much southern. That's as southern as it gets. But it so much has its own sense of identity as well as geographically where it's placed. So being a Texan kind of ends up being something that straddles the line. Because, you know, you were saying, and Robert Mages, I want to be perfectly clear, you came off as perfectly polite, but I have, over the years, many times been told by people from the Carolinas, Texas is not at all the South. Now, it is a little bit culturally tied to the Southwest, but not really. Like, I would definitely never say that Houston is part of the Southwest, but, you know, you can kind of argue that El Paso has more in common with Tucson, Arizona than it does with Houston, Texas. It's just that El Paso and Houston happen to be in the same state. But Texas really is just its own culture. Now, and I say this as an El Pasoan, so maybe I'm a little bit biased, but I also think that El Paso within Texas is its own unique entity. And I first started to notice it, I want to say like back in 2011, when I would be out of town and people were introducing themselves. And I noticed that El Pasoans, not even ones that I knew, like I'd meet other people and it turned out they were from El Paso, that like if you're somebody from Houston or Austin or Dallas or whatever, and you go outside of Texas and you introduce yourself to somebody, you say, "Hi, I'm blah blah blah, and I'm from Texas." But El Pasoans, and this is something I was never even conscious that I'm doing, El Pasoans, when they go out of the state, they say, "Hi, my name is Conquering History Games," or whatever. "I'm from El Paso." And that's like a key difference, and I've noticed it with people with other states. They'll almost always say, you know, like if people from Florida, whether they're from Orlando or Tallahassee or Miami, they say, "I'm from Florida." So Texas, Texans consider themselves Texan, basically, not Midwesterners, I would say. Anyway, let's keep moving here and keep slicing Mexico up. See, now the tricky thing with Mexico is because they got these ports here on the west coast, which are extremely difficult to get to when you're kind of less. Let's see. Texas seems like a weird. Sangen says Texas seems like a weird mix of Confederate culture, cowboy heritage, a little bit of North Mexican culture, and the classical view of a rural American. Yeah, but you also have to remember that Texas is both in terms of population and geographically huge. So there is a difference, and I'm not saying El Paso is the only unique city, but like San Antonio, you're definitely going to kind of quote unquote feel the difference between San Antonio and Dallas, or like, you know, somebody from like the Midland area is going to be different from someone in Houston. Then you've got you have several military facilities that are in Texas too, and so like those like develop those towns end up developing military cultures. Like El Paso's a military city. There's Fort Bliss. The local university, the UTEP, which stands for the University of Texas at El Paso, for the last few years, I want to say since like 2014 or 2016, they've been trying to organize what they call home versus home games every year, where the Army Black Knights, because, you know, like the actual Army football team, will come out and they'll play UTEP. And so it gets called a home versus home game because it's the University of Texas, which is University of Texas El Paso, which is obviously in the school, but also Fort Bliss is here, so that's what makes it an army. So it's an army town. My father was not from El Paso originally. He ended up getting stationed here when he was in the army. Let's see. Tenbray says you're attacking Mexico. I thought they were part of the Internationale. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. You're tracking. Is that the part where Tenbray goes, "Understandable, have a great day," and then drives off? By the way, this stream could end at any time because I'm just waiting for some messages from some friends over something. Sorry, something that's got a higher priority than this guy's. Very, very sorry about that. But anyway. Let's see. Robert says, "I ain't stuck up like a Carolinian. I like Texas, just a different type of place." It is indeed. It is indeed. And like I said, you have microcultures, even in El Paso, and I'm sure it's like that in other cities. Even in El Paso, you have like different senses of community in different parts of the country. Shotfall Drive says, "That's the cowboy hat you went with. You got a problem with that? This is a perfectly fine cowboy hat here in West Texas, or do you have some sort of East Texas elitist attitude about what is the right and wrong types of cowboy hats?" All right. Yes. It's like you don't like this hat, you can just move on, little lady. Okay. What were we doing? We don't need the fuel silos. Artillery's, I think, fine. Too early to do some of the better reconnaissance and stuff. Says that's a straw hat. You know what we're gonna do? Here's what we're gonna freaking do. I'm gonna pull up an entirely different type of hat. It's one especially for invading Mexico. That one's got a background though. Hold on. Damn, that's a good looking one too. Give me a second here, guys. No, I need the flat top. No! Trying to find a nice vaquero hat. Give me a second here. How are you doing, Shotfile Drive? Having a nice day? dang it. It's making... Hold on. Finger slipped. Alright. But you know what? Here's an idea. Oh my gosh. I pulled up some Charo attire and it, because I was going to put one on, and I ended up with a lot of pictures of women wearing it. For men. We're looking for men. I'm trying to find something with a transparent background. Come on, come on, come on. No, no, no. You know what? Fuck it. We're going to just put this on. Give me a second. Okay, now the damn image won't save. Here we go. Okay. Nice intermission, huh? Let's see. Oh, I haven't been watching the chat. CHG, you got an encircled division. That's one misplace away from being a sombrero. Well, I'm afraid I'm about to have some bad news for you, Shot File Drive. Hold on a sec. Give me a minute here. Okay, I saved it here. All right. Now we're talking. Now we're cooking with gas. Oh, shit. No. Ah! There we go. Wait. What's happening? Damn it. The display capture's off. There we go. Alright. Shot File Drive says, ew, women, am I right? Look, if you're gay, I don't have a problem with that. But me, I am certainly a fan of the fairer sex. And some of them are even fans of me, as I posted in the community tab recently. Alright, so. Si se puede, we can take over Mexico. Alright, so we're trying to get back here into Mexico City with this Cav division. We've taken Guadalajara. That's definitely still not going to be enough. God, Mexico can become such a pain. It could just turn into our own personal mob if we're not careful. Yep. Yeah, Darkseid says, you're right. Here's how we get Mexico on our side. Check that long Texas out. But yeah, that's what we're going to tell Mexico. It's like, look, we're going to take back the 1845 borders. You'll just be under Texas when we do it. And they'll go, ah, I like it. March on Ciudad de Mexico with your amputated leg on display. So, there was somebody back when I was going to university who, I don't remember the guy's name because I actually didn't go to his presentation, but I think I was like the only person in the history department who didn't because I was going to a different one instead. Anyway, so when I used to be at UTEP, because that's where I started college, they would, whenever there was like a thesis defense or a dissertation defense, they would do them in public. So like people could go watch as long as, you know, they were quiet. You couldn't go like, fuck yeah, cite those sources, bitch. You couldn't do that. So anyway, there was somebody who did one. His like master's thesis was on the military funeral that Santa Anna held for his amputated leg. Let's see. Most of Mexico is mountainous. It's no surprise their government had a hard time managing their own territory, let alone being stable while doing so. Yep. And you can just ask the Chinese. You know, when you got a mountainous area, it's very easy for armies to just march behind them or into them and just wait, bide their time. Joe Biden their time, am I right? They said God sent Anna was such a clown. Yeah. Now I missed that particular dissertation, but it's my understanding that it was like standing room only out there, in wherever room that he held it in, because everybody was really interested in it. But I missed it to go see the PhD dissertation that was happening at the same time, where that guy's thing, he was basically doing what was his? he was Puerto Rican, and he was doing a presentation on how race had been viewed. Basically, he's like, even though what he was saying was that even though Puerto Rico was and is a territory of the United States, it never really developed that racial sense, racism identity, I guess, just, yeah, let's say like the racism that was in the United States. And a lot of that was because of culture. Many of Puerto Rico's cultural icons were black-skinned guys or girls, or guys, guys and gals and stuff. Let's see. What do you mean, 10A? Running your country into the ground, stepping down and setting up a flunky for failure, only to return in a blaze of glory 3 times doesn't make a good national hero. Yeah, it looks like the Black Revolt failed, guys. Or, as they're now known, the United Peoples of Africa. Can Colombia form Gran Colombia? In this mod? Probably. There's always something going on with frickin' Kaiserredux. Like how we discovered, or I discovered, I guess a couple of you knew it before, but how we can get like this Catholic uprising in the American Union state and create an Empress of the Americas. That's crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. Okay, yeah, it looks like the attrition is getting to them pretty bad in the north. Good. Very good. So once we got these guys, and once we've taken this tile north of Mexico City, then we're gonna try to get this division. Well, then we're gonna attack down, and hopefully this division can be freed up to go down to Veracruz. But remember, in terms of capitulation, Mexico's in a pretty good place. In fact, because they've taken their capital back, they're only 26% of the way towards capitulating, and they've called in their allies. So not in a great place. Let's delete that. Okay, we're gonna have an encircling army here. I was gonna use these guys to cover the front line, or cover the ports, Port of Houston and north of Brownsville, but screw it. Oh, now the Patagonian Workers Front's getting involved. Okay, cool. So these guys are attacking here, so hopefully these ones can escape out to Veracruz. Yeah, you got that right, Sangins. I'm guessing. I guess that's how it goes. I don't know. I truly don't. Alright, this one's advancing here. This one's advancing there. You know what? Let's get you down here. The United Peoples of Africa has been annexed. The dream is dead, guys. No Pan-Africanism today. Let's have our heavy tank division kind of clean up these tiles. Okay, run pausing. I think you know what? I think we're doing pretty dang good right now. There goes Kenya though. Not our problem. Yeah, we're gonna try to get down to Veracruz and then this other port. Mexico just has so many ports. That's why they can keep the supply kind of up. Oh, nice. Patagonia just did a peace deal with me for some reason. Oh, it's because Patagonia left the Internationale. Yeah, they're not in the faction anymore. And the and we must remember the Syndicalist Republic is Southern Texas, even if they have changed their flag to try to avoid that. Association. You can't run from our love. I think we need to get those mining grants, guys. We need to get some steel, because as you can see, we are extremely far behind in having enough for our factories and such. Oh shoot, I forgot to change our mobilization loss. Let's go to partial mobilization, and then we're just going to keep saving up. We're actually slightly losing power every day right now. That's a problem. Damn. Try to come over here. Here and here. Mm-hmm. Come on, come on. Detour address, what a mess. Wait, where's the other tank division? Up here. Yeah. Okay, that works. That works for me. Okay. So we're trying to kill this division that we've encircled. Little bit of trouble at the moment. Come on, come on. You know what? We're going to turn these into militias so they move faster. They don't need to actually be fighting anybody. So let's have them run out here and then down Baja California. The good news is I still see no sign of the Third International. Looks like they're abandoning Mexico City. They're going to try to regroup on the Yucatan. Come on, come on, get out of the city, 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 get out, get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Yes! Here's our chance. So this time, we're going to leave him here, the 15th Cavalry. Merida. Okay, again, overall, I think we're doing quite well. Are these guys both coming into the same tile? Okay, so then we can stop that and just go around. We're just going to take our tanks and push them through the mountains somewhere else. Okay, looks like we're encountering our first real resistance here in the south. Come on, guys. Advance! We've taken Mexico City. Alright, how about a little force attack, Truscott? Kaiserredux crashes for you? Oh, I'm sorry, man. That sucks. Sad to hear that. Let's try to do this and this. And then we're going to, yeah. Can we push through here? No. You know what? We gotta hit the coast. Because I think most of the Mexican army is right here. So if we can encircle it, we're gonna be made in the shade. Now, you attack from that direction. Now you can hold off. Wait, what the heck? What are they doing? They trying to make a run for Houston? Or San Antonio? Wonder what the Frenchies are doing in the middle of the sea. Uh-oh. The Union of Britain's armored divisions just arrived. Oh, man. You know what? This might be seen as cheap, but it's a freaking... It's a live stream. You know, we goof around out here. I'm gonna make a save file. Okay. And we're back. Let's try to come this way. Yeah, you're wondering what I'm doing? I'm sure all the Coomers know. It's tagging England? What? No. No, I'm not gonna go that far. We're like deleting divisions. No. Actually, didn't they make that a thing? You can't do that anymore? You can't disband? No, wait, I'm thinking of the Kaiserreich American Civil War. Like, they give you a bunch of units and you're not even allowed to disband them, which actually can be a little bit annoying. Sometimes you want to disband things so you can get equipment. Alright, we're about to get a huge cutoff here. Oh, damn it. Come on. Keep that force attack going right here. We're going to win in less than a day, it says. We got to punch through, because if we punch through here, there's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, Oh wait, no, they're not going to be in circle divisions though. But these ones in the north are close to being, you know, crossed over. We just need to do another force attack. As soon as this runs out, we're going to reactivate it. Up. Alright, reactivate it. Damn it, and now one of my people has been encircled. It's okay, because we're going to do this, and then pivot north, and you are also going to pivot north. I think it's pronounced C-O-O-M, guys. There we go, there we go. We just need this division to get moving. You know what? Leave them. Leave them and head north. And here come the French. There's the commune. Okay, yeah, enough, Bomber Monkey. I'm going to time you out. Enough. Just change the subject. No, I know! Fuck's sake. Just change the subject. Quit spoiling things. Alright. We're gonna go through. These guys will get some supply. Then we can whip back around this way. Hey there, Nico Wolf. Oh yeah, America's a mess. Big ol' mess. It's anybody's game. Play as Texas? Yep. Yes, you can. At least in Kaiserreich we do. Is this division moving? Yes, it is. Okay, we're pushing back the French there. We push them back here. Not so much. Not so much. And yet I think we can actually come down here and hit the west coast this way. But they still are going to have an access to a port out here. Damn it all. I've got, like, no infantry equipment. It's so bad. We gotta get supplies to these guys. They're gonna die out here. Is Home of the Brave still up? Isn't that the Western Command Center thing? Revolt in the Reichspakt. The Lithuanians have declared independence. Okay, there we go, there we go. We've got ourselves some supply now. Good, good. Let the food and water flow. Let's see here. 10 Bravification. Thank you very much for the donation. Who says, still hoping Texas gets eaten, if only as a humbling experience. Oh, typical people coming into my live streams to root against me. Monkey asks, did you get a war goal on Mexico via focus, manual, justification, or decision? It was through a focus. The Neo-Confederates look fun to play, but man, their leader, he was a moderate, but his later pro-segregation beliefs. You're telling me the people who rose up in armed revolt to recreate the Confederacy, but calling it constitutional, are immoderate segregationists? Well, color me surprised. Alright, where's this guy going? Yeah, you need to come here and then here. What is this universe's justification for the Constitutionalists separating from the Union State? I don't know, but it's probably, because I haven't played them in Kaiserredux, but it's probably that Huey Long's not racist enough for them. Alright. Last stand. Alright, you don't need to be attacking, neither do you. Look at how much fielded bad power is against me. Just from the Union of Britain and Chile entering. They've got at least... Oh my gosh, they got a lot. They've got a lot of men. They might have over 1.5 million men when I don't even have 250,000. Exactly, it's the old Klan party. They're old Democrats. So yeah, usually whenever you hear these days the thing like, the Democrats are actually racist, even though the Democrats have, like, for good or for ill, totally become just the SJW party, the, you know, the woke party. But one of the things they'll say is like, did you know that the Klan was founded by a Democrat? It's those old Democrats. Uh-huh. Mining grants. I guess we're gonna have to get rid of these expanded mining facilities. Alright, we gotta try to save this division. Mexico is getting weaker. Right now, the Union of Britain is actually considered the major country. Shoot. The Klan America is wild. Yeah, but I don't think I'd play the Constitution. Oh, are you saying the Democrats these days are neo-libs? Yeah, they are neo-libs. I'm just talking about perceptions. And, you know, perception is reality, especially in politics. It's like how, you know, Democrats are like, you know, a bunch of peacenik hippies, even though they're the ones who were in the White House during World War II and in Vietnam and Korea. The young Klan party and the CAR aren't so bad. But yeah, anyway, I already did a Pelly's America run, which, so I think any other Klan stuff would just be redundant for me to play. Uh-huh. Alright. This war has become a total mess! My goodness. Robert G. Cole is sick. Alright, let's switch him out quick. Get Chenault working. Looking for Chenault at work. Okay. My gosh, we still haven't destroyed these divisions here. Oh, but you know what? I just realized the road to El Paso is now open. I guess they're evacuating everybody south because they see the cutoff about to happen. This is a complete mess of a front line. You don't know what's going on with the front lines anymore. Don't worry, I don't either. But this is how I win. Oh, it's not border gore. Things aren't border gore when the war is still going. That doesn't count. Okay, we're going to take Chihuahua and El Paso, neither of which are actually worth very many victory points, though. Oh, man. How's LBJ? He's fine, he's fine. He's working on getting mining grants. Oh, is he safe? Is he okay? We are running out of civilian factories, apparently. Ugh. It's time to get that industry up and running some more. We might end up in a horrible stalemate kind of situation. At this point, that might be a lucky situation. Oh, what's LBJ like? I don't know. I haven't been pursuing his personal path yet because I'm trying to still... hold on. Yeah, I'm still trying to come this way. With this war right now, can't really think about things like a great society. There's so many divisions! Yeah, I know some of it's the Union of Britain, but even that aside, they have got so many divisions. Oh no. Patagonian Workers' Front has officially declared itself. They are the Barbaroistas. I think we just can't go into this war until the Great War has begun. It's just not really winnable with the whole Third Internationale helping out. Because, like, yeah, we've got 25 divisions. And they, at minimum, and it's probably more, they have got, okay, let's say 13 divisions for Mexico, plus another 38 for the Union of Britain, plus 5 more for Chile. Again, that's almost certainly wrong. They have 56 divisions in play compared to 15 for me. So they outnumber me 3-1. And that's at minimum. It's probably much worse. Like, look at the Union of Britain. We don't even know how many they have. They might have 38 divisions. They might have 85. That's a pretty freaking big difference. So I think we just have to end up calling it a loss. And go back to another save file. So, let's look at the state secrets thing. Alright, go back. Shit! Humbling experience, yep. Equal Wolf says I haven't played Kaiserredux that much, man. Need to play more of it, looking more forward to more Moth Family craziness. Oh, it's a coming. I'm gonna be right back. I feel a little tired. I'm gonna go get a rare piece of candy, try to get my energy up. Okay, got some candy. Whew. You can join the Entente for help. Yeah, that's what I was thinking I have to do. I need to join them or Germany. Mexico says, "Tu es pequeño gringo." Yeah, thanks. See, the thing is, Canada is currently at war with the Baratia Commune. So that's probably keeping them kind of busy. Yeah, nobody really plays the Mont Click. It's because they usually get killed by Mongolia and Tibet, so then they don't do anything. But never fear, Conquering History Games is here. Where's the... No, it's to the left. I'm looking for the, forming an alliance thing. So what are we thinking? Reichspakt? I actually think we only have a choice. We don't have a choice except to join certain ones. Here we go. Texas Allies. We can't join them because we're Social Democrats. Nor can we join Germany. We can join the Third Internationale, which is interesting. Because then we'd be in the same faction as Mexico. Well, shit. We just might have to say goodbye to El Paso then. What are we gonna do? You're right, we can do Greater Texas, just attack the American Union state instead. Where's the greater Texas attack thing? Stars are shining bright. New Texas rises. The Social Democrat is a Tuhu girl. Lithuania has Seal. Yeah. Wait until the next election. And turn our backs on based LBJ? Black gold, expand colleges. Shit. You know what we could do is we could just maybe manually kick Mexico out of the Third International after we join it. What do you guys think? You know what? I'm not going to ask what you guys think. I'm going to make a poll. I'm going to make a poll seeing if you guys are okay with that. So, let me repeat myself. The concept would be, we do Texan allies, we join the Third International, then we use console commands to kick Mexico out, and we invade them. Now, in the interest of fairness, I will not call in the Third International to help me kill Mexico. I will only fight them myself. Okay? So, let's make the straw poll. One sec. Copy and there you go. Just do a 1v1 versus joining because I don't know how if Mexico joins via decision, so they might just rejoin again. So let's wait. Okay, we're gonna give it a couple minutes for the polls to come in. Okay. And then we will then later stop the steal. I mean, the count. Bomber Monkey, I can't join the Entente. It's impossible. I'm not allowed to join the Entente or Germany because I'm social democratic. Anyway, in the meantime, let's sing another ode to all of those who donate in the super chat. Hold on a second. Cut the music. We're gonna do a little karaoke. Except no karaoke because we're not gonna have the background music because it's copyrighted. So this one goes out to all the super chatters out there. Oh, I'm just talking to myself. You couldn't ask me anything more embarrassing. Yeah, maybe it's about you, but I'm not gonna tell you anything more than that. I'm so mixed up and confused. Can't wrap my head around this crazy situation. 'Cause when I think about you, I choke and stumble on my words again and again. When I attempt to be honest with my feelings, jumbled up in my head before I can't speak. Drink them back with a sigh, taste so bittersweet. So I'll sit and pretend that there's nothing on my mind. There's nothing at all. I realize that I've been searching now for a while. The very thing that I've been looking for is your smile. But I'll hold it inside, keep it a secret. Everything I do is for you. When I'm alone, I want you standing here next to me. And when I'm not, you're still the one that I want to see. Oh, Surely that can't be it. Only one word. Ah, I just can't say what's on my mind. Don't even know this feeling. Ah, hurry up. I just want you to realize. Alright. So, that should have killed some time. Let's check the results of the poll. Guys, it's a tie right now. Somebody else vote. Because from what I'm seeing, not everybody who's in the chat is voting. So, you know what? 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Okay? Does the CAR have a democratic path? I don't know. About 1 more minute, everybody. You can do it, guys! Vote! Ganbara, vote! I'm not even sure. That probably was just gibberish. Oh, man. Remember, poll is in the chat. That's where you go for it. Vote, 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 vote. All right, so okay, guys, it's still tied. It is still tied. Somebody else vote. You're going to be the deciding factor. Do I join the Third International or not? There it is. Okay, stop the count. Stop the count. That's 21. Yes wins the squeaker. We're joining the Third International. Okay, oh, and another vote just came in, and it actually just got bigger. There's 1 more vote in now. Alright, but that's it. The count is stopped. What's going on in Chile? Oh my god! The Cindy Pox, that's pretty funny, Bomber. Are they at war? What the heck happened? Argentinian war on the Patagonian workers' front. What? Is this like an uprising? The Argentinian national state, or the... What the heck? That was horrible. Alright, so anyway, let's go ahead and make a save file before I join the Third International. That was a tight poll, though. Very tight poll. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Texas before joining Third International. It's a more perfect union. Yeah, it's just a... It's so beautiful. What's that line from that show? The Indian guy. He's like staring at the thing. He's the... Well, I don't think he's Indian. I think he's American, but he's ethnically Indian. It's like, where he goes, it's beautiful. I've been staring at it for 5 hours now. Okay, but you guys probably heard my phone go off, so I need to go do something really quick. This is only going to take like a minute. Ugh. And then we'll get started. Alright, I'm back. I just had to take a picture of something and send it. Alright. Now, let's get to it. So we're going to do Texan allies. Texas must decide its place on the world stage. By the way, I haven't seen people predict who they think is going to win the American Civil War. Argentina is pain. So how's everybody else's Saturday been going? See, Connor says the CSA will win. You think so? I don't know. Like, I think the CSA keeps getting nerfed more and more every patch, it seems, and now there's even more factions for them to fight. I don't think so. Argentina's pain. Just doing, just kill me! Just let me die! Oh, their, I guess, second Civil War. Oh, wait, I know. It's not a revolt. It's because I reloaded to the older save file. That's why. Yeah, our war goal against Mexico will not expire at any point, though. Oh, I realize I've been searching now for a while. That anime sucks, by the way. Euromanga Sensei. It's so bad. Horrible. Horrible. And I'm not just talking about how he clearly wants to bang his sister. Just, that's the shit pile of forest. That's the forest of shit. I'm talking about the trees of shit are really bad. Ugh. The PSA, that's who I think it's going to be, unless they run out of manpower. There goes Argentina. Okay, Argentina is no longer pain. Darksight 1000 says I have trash taste, that's why I like it. Don't get me wrong, there is some good parts of it. For example, there's some good animation in certain parts of it, especially the food. And apparently, I found this out later after I'd watched it, apparently the director wanted to give, like, some freelance animators, something to put on their resume, give them a little clout and stuff. So he like, used a lot of independent animators for stuff, and like, I guess he hired some guy whose specialty was food for doing, like, all of Elf Yamada's cooking. That's why it looks so nice. And incidentally, she's the best part of the show. I think Elf is absolutely hilarious. She is so funny. One of the funnier anime characters I've ever seen, period. But then they sexualize her, and I scream. I literally scream. I would scream, like, at least once an episode when I was watching that. Texas Allies thing is done. Goringa is running wild out in East Africa. I like how Goring has become this, like, satanic, just this, or not satanic, but just this monstrous figure. Not that he wasn't a monster, but across all of the alternate timelines. It's just, what's Goring doing? He's doing something horrible. So he's created, Tanzania has become Goringia, and he's got all his drip. And then, like, what is this? I guess he's got a tan? He's just dirty. I don't know. Yeah. Wait, Darksight 1000, were you talking about something else? Oh, Darksight, you're from Peru? Man, I hope I don't offend you when I say this. Peru has got some of the most entertaining politics I've ever seen. I've studied Peru a fair amount, and the whole just is like, is it a rule that if you want to run to be president in Peru, you have to have tried to overthrow the government at one point? like, you know, just learning about, whoa, that is not a flattering picture of Oscar Benavides. Yeah, we heard you the first time, Campbell. But freaking, yeah, like Francis Fukuyama's whole reign, his 10 years in office, just crazy. And then you had like Mario Vargas Llosa, who almost became president, the author. It's just, yeah, it's nuts. It's nuts. Also, just saying, every Peruvian woman I've ever met in real life is getting it done, as a friend of mine likes to say. What the fuck is this shit? It's the 30. Yep, El Chino. Chino, da 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 da, Chino, da 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 da. Do you think his daughter will ever be president? Yeah, the corruption goes to 11. It's like, this is advanced. It's like SpongeBob, you know, the advanced darkness. Like, this is advanced corruption. What do we want to do? We have the tank manufacturer. We got GM, Chrysler, and Ford all available to us here. You don't think his daughter will do it? You think she missed her chance? I think so too, but I figured you'd know better than me. Oh, Dwight Eisenhower. Yes, yes, let's get him. In 2016, we chose our Biden. Or maybe he was worse than Biden. Corruption in Latin America. I'm Speed. Yeah. I just had some vision of some president getting into office and being impeached on corruption charges before the end of the month, and then at their trial just goes, the problem with being faster than light is that you live in darkness. Okay. Calls from Paris are all set. So, are they gonna let us join? Alan Garcia. Oh, I know about Alan Garcia. Although I will say, because it's not like I follow some Peruvian politics, but not too much. And the thing was, because like, you know, I don't live there. And like, what a comeback, by the way, because like he was president before the whole Fujimori thing, and then he ends up coming back in the 21st century and he becomes president again. What a comeback story. Whether you like him or not, it's just, what? Jeez, who's writing this series? You couldn't get away with this on television. Like, what's that saying? The difference between reality and fiction is that fiction has to be plausible. But there was freaking... You know what? We could actually... wait, are they going to let us join or not? But freaking, I hadn't been following Peruvian politics for a little bit, and then one day I'm speaking with a professor. Actually, it was a thing where there was like a meeting at a professor's house, and he was Peruvian actually. And then he brought up that Alan Garcia was dead, and I said, when did he die? And then he explained the whole corruption, and he killed himself. And I said, wow, so it's like Allende, who, you know, he killed himself before he could be taken. And then he goes, well, yeah, except Garcia had it coming. What's this? Corporate soldiers. The Army has changed in recent years. The process of recruitment and conscription has ended, and now Texas's Army is made up almost entirely of Texaco private security and hired contract workers. No longer do we need to worry about numbers. All we have to do is fork over some cash, and a division of infantry appears at our front doorstep. Great. Are you freaking serious right now? So that's it. We joined the Third Internationale. You know what that means. Because you know what? We may be Texans, but Texans appreciate jazz too. Hit it, Tony!
Arise, ye workers, from your slumber. Arise, ye prisoners of want. That's right. For reason in revolt now thunder. Chains of hatred, greed, and fear. Ha ha! Away with all your superstitions. Serve our masses. Arise, arise. We'll change henceforth the old tradition and spurn the dust to win the prize. So comrades, come on and rally. Then the last fight, let us face. The International unites the whole darn human race. So comrades, come on, let's go rally. And the last fight, let us face. The International unites the whole darn human race. No more deluded by reaction. On tyrants only we'll make war.
No matter the timeline, Texas is a red state.
They'll break ranks and fight no more.
That's good.
And if those cannibals keep trying to sacrifice us to their pride, each at the forge must do their duty, and we'll strike while the iron is high.
It's
So comrades, come on, let's go rally. And the last fight, let us face. The
International, you know,
the whole beautiful human race. So comrades, come on, let's go rally. Ha! And the last fight, let us face. The International unites the whole darn human race.
All right. So let's get back to it. So here's what we're gonna do. Can I actually show the save files now without revealing state secrets? No. Okay. So we're gonna have to do one more time. Cover up the secrets. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a save file, and then we're gonna declare war on Mexico like right now. In International. Okay. So, I haven't done something like this in a long time, so I need to remember how to do it. I think that we need to go to Mexico, and so we need to tag Mex. Then, is the Third International fighting any wars right now? I don't think they are. So we could just leave the faction. Wait. Isn't that supposed to be an option here? Maybe I have to go to the commune. My God, Leon. Eat a salad, man. Okay. Let's try tagging over to France then. Oops, tag France. Okay. So, can we then kick the United Mexican States from the faction? No. Okay. So we're gonna have to figure something else out. Okay, let's see. How to console leave a faction Hearts of Iron 4. Uh-huh. Let's see here. Benefits of factions. Oh my gosh, this is an article from like 2016. All you have to do is click on the handshaking item to bring up the diplomacy screen. Okay. Then click on the flag of a specific country to... Wait, what? That's the hard way to do it. Man, there's 7 things to do. Consequences of leaving a faction. Yeah, whatever. Let me go to the console command on the wiki. Let's see. HOI4.paradoxwikis.com. Okay. Okay, I'm Control F faction, and nothing's popping up. Can I use the state transfer tool to just annex Trans-Pecos? No, because we're gonna beat them. No, I know that the Willybot there's allow Diplo, but the problem is you see, allow Diplo means that you could take any diplomatic option. However, there is no apparent diplomatic option that will let me leave the faction. That used to be something that was here. But now I don't see that anymore. Shit. I'm trying to find out like live here, guys. I'm sorry. Let's see how to make an AI nation leave a faction. Oh, my face cam was blocking it. Sorry. Let's see here. Click on the leader of the access, press, or one of them. Let's see. I hope this isn't stressing me out. No, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm trying to, just figure out how to do it. Yeah, I guess it's... Let's see. Factions on the wiki. Possible factions. Gosh, there's a whole lot that have been added. Just looking at the thing. Diplomatic options. The faction leader may kick another country or out even while at war, or disband the faction altogether if it contains no other members than themselves and their subjects. Huh. Damn it. So let's try something else. So if I tag over back to Texas, could I just declare war? I don't think so, even if we're in the same faction, you know? So we have this war goal that's available to us here. But I don't see that. So he says, Britain is a lovely place. Imagine Seattle, but bad teeth. So Seattle... Yuck, I'm kidding. Let's see here. Damn it all. I'm about to just... You know what? How do I get out of the faction? How do I get out? I'm gonna leave it. Wait, yeah. Console commands to create a faction with France. Yes, man, allow Diplo. But this is all old information. Yeah, I'm looking at information, but it's stuff from like 3 years ago. You see, this is what it should look like normally. But then it's like we have less options. Shit, it's pissing me off now. You know what? I'm gonna find a way to just... Where's the console commands? How do I just like automatically declare war on them instead? Let's see, Control F war. There should be plenty of tags for that on this. Let's see, gain XP, add war support, allow Diplo. Already know that. Civil war will spawn a civil war. Win wars. Fog of war, civil war, war goal. We're just stuck. We're just screwed. I think it's just we're just plain old not going to get Trans-Pecos back. Because we're never going to be able to ally with anybody else while we have LBJ. Sorry, you know what? We're cutting our losses. We're not going to get it back. El Paso was never truly part of Texas anyway. Which is, you know, it wasn't even founded as a city until after Texas was already established. Does Mexico have a core there? No, actually. It's an occupied state. I'm sorry, guys. I really am. In this universe, I'd be Mexican. Well, maybe not. I think in this universe, actually, I'd end up somewhere else because my father wasn't an El Pasoan. He moved here when he was in the army. Annex them and then release. The Willy says the Willy bot. Fine, you're right. Annex and release. Look, we could have beaten Mexico if it was a one-on-one. That was pretty clear. We all know it. Okay, so wait, how do I release though? Where's that option? Didn't that used to be a thing here? Oh no, yeah, it'll pop up here. Give me a second. Right, shouldn't it? In this area where it says like the fate of Mexico or whatever. Come on, come on. Texas annexing Mexico is the real Texaco. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Here we go. Fate of Mexico. So then, liberate Mexico. And then, how do I just like get rid of them? Like I don't want them to be my puppet. You guys could see I don't. Oh, okay, manage the subjects. I don't think there's any way that I could just straight up release them. Is there? Reduce autonomy, improve relations. Whatever. We're just not going to do anything for them. We're not going to, like, request garrisons from them. Yeah. They disabled a lot of those functions. Clearly. And I can understand why they did, but it's just a little annoying right here. Tell you what, guys. I'm gonna... Okay. So I think we're going here. Boy, that was ugly. I just need to make a phone call and find out if I'm ending the stream or not, okay? So, I'll be back. Tag France and annex Mexico. Anyway, I'll be back. You know what, actually, never mind. It's something I can do via text. It's just my day has gotten busier than I thought it was going to be. So what we're going to do now is, I guess let's keep working on some internal politics. Yeah, we're expanding our mines right now. Unfortunately, technically no war with Mexico, but we would have beaten them anyway. Oh, so France has it as a puppet instead of me. You're right. You are right. Plus, it'll be funny to see what they do. There we go. Boy, doesn't that look weird. France installing a friendly government in Mexico. Yeah, you know, that's gonna go well, right? Good thinking, Osmar. Yeah, I've seen this. What's France gonna do? It's probably gonna take them a couple days. Okay. Oh wow, they liberated the Yucatan. Got workers' parties in each of them. Alright, well, that was all a pain. But just as a heads up, the stream probably will not go on much longer, okay? Based France, Mexican mastermind. Well, you do have Garcia in your name. What do we got here? What do we want to do next? Declaration of the Patagonian Workers Front. Oh, the hell with that. Let's get work on some dispersed industry here. Now we can focus on creating Greater Texas. The Long Texas, as they say. Now, we're not going to be able to manually declare war on anyone probably until the Second World War starts. Second Weltkrieg, excuse me. Because of the lack of world tension right now. We didn't start the Weltkrieg. It was always burning since the world's been turning. Jesus, 133 days. We're going to be here a while. Alright, let's join the science division. What would Huey Long be today? He would be Huey Long. Huey Long does whatever's best for Huey Long. Somebody said, sorry. About what? Germany's declaring on Lithuania, which has formed a national republic. Let's see how that goes. LTIP, speak Lithuanian. Alright. What did you miss? Basically, we solved the Mexico problem by having France turn Mexico into their puppet. Yeah, we're doing LBJ. There he is, very young. We are syndically aligned social democrats. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Da-da-da. Mm-hmm. Watch out for the CAR. Man, the CAR needs to watch out for me. LBJ is a not corrupt version of Aya. Do you mean Aya de la Torre? You know what? My professor, the Peruvian one, he actually wrote an not an autobiography because he's not Aya de la Torre, but he wrote a biography of Aya de la Torre. Do you think that Aya de la Torre was gay? Or do you think, or bisexual, I guess? Do you think he liked men, or do you think it was just slander? All hail Femboy Texas. Oh, here we go again with that. Well, I probably should take off my sombrero and put back on my cowboy hat. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Gay, maybe. He said the opera said he was his mujer. A mini young aprista thought he was. Well, I saw some pictures. I don't know. You know, I'm not an expert on the guy, but I remember I actually went to a lecture that my professor, the one who wrote the book about him, gave. And he was just talking about De La Torre in general, and at one point he says, okay, now let's talk about the homosexual rumors. Now, you know, at a certain point, it's kind of like, if I remember what he says in the book, it's kind of basic. He basically says, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter if he was gay or not, because there were people who did think he was gay, and that had consequences. But there was this... But he's like, there's this picture. It's like, I'm going to have the Spanish edition of the book printed up soon, and I'm going to insist that this picture is in it. So this is a picture from one of the birthday parties opera would hold for him. And it's like a parade of cars, and you know, there's just crowds of people around the parade, but on the cars are all these really muscular bodybuilder looking dudes in just tight Speedos, and they're just, you know, all posing, and it's just, was James Buchanan gay? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, but you see, James Buchanan, you kind of end up with the opposite problem, because it's like with Ay de la Torre, it's like it almost doesn't matter if he was gay or not, because people are going to think he's gay. But like with James Buchanan, it doesn't matter if he was gay or not, ultimately, because people are going to pretend that he's straight. Because it's like, you can't have the first gay president be one of the worst ones there ever was. Or maybe he was bisexual. You see, people forget about bisexuality. It's possible that, you know, you can like men and women. What a concept. There's actually this super funny video on YouTube. I think it's called The Bizarre World of the Bisexual. Hold on a second. The Bizarre World of the Bisexual. And it's a comedy thing. It's not like real. Yeah. Look it up. It's by this guy called Mr. Sharp. It's only like 2.5 minutes long. But it's this fake, you know, 1950s-esque black and white commercial. But it's like, it's animated. It's little cartoon people. And he goes, welcome to the bizarre world of the bisexual. And it's like giving all these fake facts about bisexual people. See, the bisexual, hold on a second. No, it goes, the bisexual, whenever he or she is faced with two options, will always choose both. And then when it's saying that, it shows like there's a picture of a hot dog and there's a picture of an ice cream cone, and then it says, we'll always choose both, and then the hot dog just goes on top of the ice cream cone. It's like, the bisexual is known by many terms, such as flip-floppers and floppy swappers. So, it's so over the top and silly. Like, and I hope I'm not offending anybody. Like, it was shown to me by a person who was bisexual. They're the person who showed me it. But god damn, it's funny. And then it's like, bisexuals are notoriously cavorters with the devil. Here's a footage of one being painted with AIDS by Aleister Crowley. What a wicked man. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna link the video I'm talking about in the chat because the person deserves the views. It's fucking hilarious. I don't know if that channel's ever done anything else, actually. Never seen anything else in their like little style. Uh-oh. Here's my phone. No, something else. Okay. Let's keep going. Dockyards. Make some convoys. We're making some convoys, baby, this evening. We gotta create an agency tonight. Texas Rangers. Oh, god damn it. Hold on. Pause. Pause. Pause! Let's see, you remember watching Legally Blonde and they discuss if a guy is gay or European? Oh yeah, that was a common joke here in the United States. Like, you know, like whenever a guy has a purse or something. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's also a joke in that video where they're like, if a bisexual does not have sex with a member of both genders at least once a week, they will fade away into nothingness. And it's like in Back to the Future, you know, when the photos fade. Legally Blonde. You know what? I like that movie. Yeah, bisexuals. Also known as hump doublers. Yeah. Congo has capitulated. But Legally Blonde is great. Like, it's just about her getting into law school and she's being successful. It's very motivational. I liked 2 also. I don't think as many people saw 2. Legally Blonde 2 is where, as a kid, I first learned about what a discharge petition is. I think I talk about that in my Hearts of Iron 4 USA, the one in the New Order. I think I talk about that because I think I was Kennedy, and we were trying to discharge a bill from the Congress that was being filibustered. Or no, it wasn't being filibustered, but it was being held up in committee. And I went, oh, it's a discharge petition! Yeah. There we go. And speaking of bisexuals, that had the gay dogs in it. Because there was like some conservative southern senator in that movie, and then it turns out one of his dogs is gay, and then that's how he ends up getting along with Reese Witherspoon's character. What's her name? Elle. Bingo bongo, you're going to the Congo. Are you thinking of that song, you know, bongo bongo bongo, I don't want to leave the Congo, the Civilization song? You know what I'm talking about? What's it called? I think it's just called Civilization. I don't want to leave the Congo. The one by the Andrews sisters. Or I think they did it with somebody else, maybe. You know, bingo bango bungle, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. Anyone know what I'm talking about? Darksight 1000 says, we have a far-right candidate for the presidency that is celibate since he was 19. So I take it it's voluntary? Voluntary's not as bad as full-blown incels. Nobody likes incels. That's why they're incels. Even incels don't like incels. Because remember, the in stands for involuntary. If you want to be voluntarily celibate, that's completely your business. But being an incel is a curse. You were thinking of Mountain General, the YouTuber. Who is that? I've heard that name come up in my who is that? You just told me his name's Mountain General. So, like, is he some new hotness? I've been seeing his name pop up in the chat a couple times. Let me look him up. Mountain General. Is there a profile picture like a sketching of a general looking through binoculars? I don't know. Looking at these thumbnails, he just looks like every other meme Hearts of Iron 4 player I've ever seen in my life. You know, every Ice Sorrows clone, Rambler clone there's ever been. Which, fine. Get your money, guys. Get that money. And he's got more subscribers than me, so I guess he's getting that money. But I prefer quality myself. Yeah. The duality of man. I see Blank go, he's great, and then right underneath at the same time Trevor goes, God, he's annoying. Darksight 1000 says, we love CHG. Oh, thank you. You know, I just saw the best video the other day. Do you guys know Corona, the VTuber? She's the one who's like a puppy or whatever. She's got the brown hair. She speaks Japanese. But it is like an IV of sweetness in my veins. I've been watching these little, like, because I don't watch Hololive streams. I just don't have time to, because if I have that much time in a row, I'm gonna make my own stream. But anyway, so I'll watch like these little 1 minute or less clips of Hololive people, like just highlights from the streams that are funny, and I saw that in Corone, when I think that's how her name is pronounced, Corone. Whenever she speaks English, it's just so precious and funny. But there, like I saw one where she was playing Mario Kart, and I guess she didn't. I don't know how it translates, but like she got the shells going around her, and then she just goes, "Oh, I am Justice Turtle." I thought that was so funny. But anyway, the you guys talk about how you love me or like compare it to other YouTubers. There was this video where like she's playing something, and I guess a super chat came in, and she goes, "Corone, you are my favorite," and then she says, "Me too. Me too." She's like, I'm also my favorite, I guess. But it was, that could have come off as arrogant or like really dumb or like sarcastic or whatever, but it just came off as like, yeah, you know, I like myself the most too. And then somebody put in the comment section of the video that they did a variation of that Alexander the Great exchange with was it Diogenes? I think it was Diogenes. But there was there's that line where it says, Alexander the Great says, "If I were to be anyone else, I would want to be Corone." And then Corone goes, "If I were anybody else, I too would want to be Corone." So really great. Yeah, the Hololive crew, at least all that I've seen of them, they're busy, hard workers, and they're fucking hilarious. Let's see here. Bingo bango bongo, I don't want to leave the Congo. Now that's in my head. This song is stuck in my head. Yeah, I'm gonna actually sing you a song because the song stuck in my head. It made me think of a song from one of my favorite bands. Let me tell you about the love, because we got to kill some time right now while we're just doing these economic focuses, so nothing's really happening, and we're waiting for world tension to go up. So we're gonna kill time with some karaoke. Let me tell you about the love I have, 'cause it's so okay, here's a funny way you can think about this song. Imagine like this is somebody simping over a Hearts of Iron 4 YouTuber. Let me tell you about the love I have, 'cause it's growing by... And bonus points if anybody can name what song this is. Okay, I'm gonna stop. If anyone can guess it, you get bonus points and a shout out. Let me tell you about the love I have, 'cause it's growing by the moment, and I'd murder you to hold his hand. See, I don't even know this boy, but I want him so bad. Oh, so bad. He's the singer of my favorite band. If I cornered him and locked him in a closet, he would understand. Take me away from my boring life to his promised land. And his song is stuck in my head. His song is stuck in my head. As long as he's not poor or dead, then I always shall remember him. He's not like the other guys I meet. I'm sure he's always keen to listen, and the words he sings so sweet. Like a Bible, not a fable, he'd be willing to beat my ex-boyfriend up if they should ever meet. And as I press repeat in the snow and sleet, I do a lap around his block. Whoa! War in the desert. Goodness! Loud! Yeah, uprising, Middle East in flames. Understood. Okay. Anyway, where was I? D Shaky. Oh yeah, he's one of the few other people besides myself I've seen regularly do Equestria at War. Anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, and as I press repeat In the snow and sleet, I do a lap around his block, and as I swoon, I'll keep my knife concealed till the dream is real and we share a suburban street. And his song is stuck in my head. His song is stuck in my head. I'll chain him tight to my bed, so I always shall remember him. Here's where it gets fun. Lately I've been wondering about reverse psychology and all the negative crap that it implies. Like that I want what I want when I want it, not when it's glimmering before my eyes. Lately I've been wondering about complex biology, like when a stork shows up on your roof to bring you a lovely love child, bouncing boy to spell out the truth. No, Pro Gamer, it's my channel. And his song is stuck in my head. His song is stuck in my head. Programlin player will be filled with lead, so I always shall remember him. His song is stuck in my head. His song is stuck in my head. I'll take my fire and burn you instead, so I always shall remember him. All right. There, so that killed some time. Yeah, sorry we missed out on all those exciting events, Programming Gamer. Daniel says, you got me into the song Popular Woobly when you covered it on my CSA playthrough, in case you didn't see it the first time. Oh, yeah, I did. I was trying to get through the dang thing. All right. Next focus. Yeah, let's keep working towards expanding those colleges. We are going to break Texaco. Yeah. That's what we're going to do. Actually, I should... Well, we'll do the commission first, but I really want to get that... I think we need to get that research slot, though. Yeah, Popular Woobly is a fun song, whether you're a unionist or not. It's just kind of funny, you know. They went wild, simply wild over me. It's fun. No, I've never done them harm that I can see. Oh, I'm gentle as a lamb, but they take me for a ram. They went wild, simply wild over me. Yep, I really associate, felt that song because I remember I used to get so much crap anytime I would play a communist nation in this game. People would literally DM me shit because they had a problem with me playing a communist nation. And you know, you guys know I don't reveal my personal political affiliations on the channel, but I'm just saying nobody's ever DM'd me saying they're going to stop watching me if I don't stop this campaign whenever I've played a fascist nation or a monarchist nation. But I become a communist and people just lose their shit. It's like it's a fucking video game, bro. Anyway, so yeah. Then I later heard that song and when I feel that, you know, they went wild, simply wild over me. But you know what? I think at the top, at the 2-hour mark, we're gonna call it a day. What's it? Gonna sneeze. Gotta. Woo! Oh, sorry. I just had that feeling. Can I sing Le Chant du Départ? I don't think I know that song. Alright. Chiropact is still getting stronger. Ares Commission is almost done, so we're going to try to break Texaco. who I think is giving us like a research bonus. No, actually, the only thing they're doing is they're making us weaker. The Texaco Commission keeps getting stronger and stronger. So we should have actually been breaking this earlier. Wait, why can't we do that? We have to complete the focus tactical Texaco, do equalization, purge the reactionaries, or a new Texaco. Well, shit. So where do we go do that? Is it over here? Tackle Texaco, socialist ideas, neutrality. Tackle Texaco. Shoot. Guys, I think we're going to have to coup LBJ. We don't have a choice, or else we're never going to get rid of Texaco, and then they're going to coup us. Whoopsie daisy. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Socialist ideas. Woody Guthrie has influenced Lyndon Johnson to adopt more leftist ideas. Some Texans are resistant to us, but they will learn to embrace these new ideas. Yeah, they'll learn. They better fucking learn. They shall know the wrath of Jumbo. Alright, how's it going out here? Boy, the American Union State Pacific State front seems frozen. Woody Guthrie or Pete Seeger? Well, I believe that Woody Guthrie is Texan, so therefore he wins automatically, because this is the Texas stream, baby! But if I had to, I would say, no, or actually no, now that I think about it, Woody Guthrie's not a Texan, he's actually from Oklahoma. Traitor! So it's going to have to be Pete Seeger. Pete Seeger also lived much longer. Yeah, so if I remember correctly, Pete Seeger, even though he did lots and lots of covers, he also wrote, like, he was the original writer of Where Have All the Flowers Gone and If I Had a Hammer, I think. Oh, well, he kind of wrote a lot of different songs. Like, he's known for protest music, but he would write for other people a fair amount. Yeah. Okay, no, I don't want to do that. How's the tanks looking? Oh, shoot, I didn't switch over my tanks. Production. Hey, no shit, don't do that. Okay, we want to switch out the infantry equipment we're building. There we go. That's too far ahead. We're working on all the industry we can right now. I guess let's improve our engineering companies and such. And try to make some more divisions that we, or at least as many as we can. Get ready for the war. I'm glad that in HOTB Long rises in the Midwest, because in real life, Midwest progressives were his allies. Oh, Home of the Brave. Yeah, I get it. Banks of Marble is a banger. Now, that's a sentence you don't hear very much, except here on Conquering History Games' streams, which is going to end in a couple of minutes here. Let's see here. But he also wrote, you know, turn, turn, turn. Who the fuck is pinging me on Discord? Oh, no, it's because I joined a new Discord server recently, and it's been, you know, you gotta do that thing where you gotta say, hey, I only want @ notifications from areas, but then, you know, there's all these channels within the server, so you gotta say, you know, do stuff. If you want to read more people like Aya in the South, search Romulo Betancourt. Betancourt. Why does that sound familiar? Let me look him up. Oh, the Venezuelan guy. Okay. Yeah. There's another guy who actually managed to live to old age. My God, my phone is ringing off the hook today. I was friend texting how Larry King died, which I knew from this morning's stream. But I guess it's good. That's why I'm ending the stream here in a minute. But okay, in the next episode, we're gonna try to excuse me. we're gonna look into going after the American Union state, because we can't right now because world tension's not high enough. So we're just gonna go with neutrality. You know, we're gonna be neutral. Nothing will go wrong. Yeah, Caesar Pizza, Larry King died. He died this morning, I guess, or maybe it was less. I don't know. It was announced this morning, I suppose. Dude was old. I remember him being old 20 years ago. And he was 20 years younger back then. But anyway, we're just gonna go ahead and stop it now. So thank you very much for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. In the next episode, we're gonna hopefully go into a war. You know, we're gonna throw our hats into the ring in terms of the American Civil War, and start trying to create long Texas, get the 1848 borders back, the greater Texas borders. That's how you know you're dealing with a hardcore Texas person, by the way, is if they have like Texas paraphernalia, like a t-shirt or an engraving on their truck or whatever. Is when they do the greater Texas border, where it like comes up here, you know, this up here into Carson, so like it has this area. Those are the hardcore Texans. So I will see you all next time. No promises that I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I will Monday for sure. And in the meantime, of course, we'll have some pre-recorded series going up on the channel. You all have yourselves a wonderful evening. Spelled that shit.